Hey everybody, I am with Chapman, and this has been a delight for me because I've known for a long time, and this is the first time I've had a chance to meet him face to face, and it's been a delight. He just rocked content marketing world, and I wanted to have him share some of his great ideas with all of the great readers here at Grow. So the first thing that I loved is this idea where you kind of just pop the bubble, pop the balloon about people who say, I don't have the time, I don't have the budget to create content. So tell us a little bit about your thinking on that.
Well, nobody has the budget they want, right? We always want more. We all have 24 hours in the day, no matter who you are. And the fact of the matter is that if you have bigger budget, you can spend it. But at the same time, you've probably got the devices already to create the content you need. You've got a phone that will shoot video and shoot photography. You probably have a point-and-shoot camera at home if you don't have a smartphone. So you can always find a creative way to do it. You know, think guerrilla, think indie movies. There's different ways you can always approach on any budget. You can create it. So just focusing on that I don't have the time and the money is a weak excuse, and you need to push forward.
Yeah, and we're in such an amazing period right now where there's so many free platforms available for creating content.
Definitely.
Now, the other thing I loved about, you gave some real great advice about where to start, and you mentioned 3 things on a slide to say, hey, look, if you're a small business trying to get into content marketing, here's a good place to start. So why don't you talk about that?
Yeah, so any company in the world, any nonprofit, anybody can start with 3 things, which are people, places, and passions. Look at the people that both are coming into your store or buying your product or donating to you, or the people that are in your own company. That's something that makes you unique. No, they don't work for anybody else right now. They work for you. Places, local, profile your town, where you are. People love local content. Show where your store is. That's great too, because it helps people find you. And then passions, things that you're passionate about can also help your business. If all you're talking about is your product or your service, people are going to get bored. But if you start talking about, maybe your whole company has a softball team, or maybe you're a foodie and you love restaurants, there's no reason you can't also create content focusing on those things. So people, places, and passions, start there if you're not sure where to start.
Now, that's fantastic. And I know you cover a lot of this in your book, Content Rules, which I've read, I've loved, and I actually have recommended in Return on Influence by name. I've been, if you want to just start learning about content, that is power on the web today, and that's where you need to start with your book. Now, but tell us about, you've got a new project coming out in a couple months.
Yeah, so my new book is called Amazing Things Will Happen, and the tagline is it's a real-world guidebook to success and happiness. People are always asking me, Cece, how do you do this? You're always working, but you're always living life. And so I said, all right, I'll put it into a book. So it's practical advice on how in today's world you can have that great family life and that great work life. And it's things I've learned along the way from managers or people along the way, kind of my outlook on life, and hoping that people can find that balance. And whether you're an artist or a business person, I think we all need some help. So it's going to be a good, short, inspiring read coming out November 27th.
Cannot wait.
I can't
wait to see it. Now, tell us how everybody can find you on the web.
The easiest way is cc-chapman.com, or I'm on Twitter at cc_Chapman.
Okay, thanks, Cece.
Thanks for having me.